Kia ora koutou, welcome to my practicum journey for course 3, my 2023 mapping portfolio. So what I've done is I have provided a visual, a raka or a tree, and the purpose of that is so that you can visually see how I'm going to chart my practicum journey this year. So let's start with pakiaka, or the roots. Now roots are where I'm going to get and give support in the layers that I work in, so that's networked practice. They're personal and professional contexts that I'm part of in my mahi, contextualised, and they also lead into what will be my known or potential pieces of work in 2023, which is again contextualised. Aspects of my professional practice that I want to grow and strengthen as part of my charting my journey, and that's all done with the pakiaka or the roots of my rako. These are the networks that I will draw upon and contribute to along the way as I chart my journey, and these are the places where I would like to make a difference, and with these different people and places. And through working with these different people and places, I'll be growing my understanding, my enactment of practice and policy frameworks, so principles based. So who are these people? They're my peers and colleagues. They have the Zui that we do online for course, my fellow studiers, specialist teachers. My other networks are kohanga reo, early childhood centres, kaiako and whānau and families, te maho, learning support, my EI team, consisting of early intervention teachers, speech and language therapists, psychologists, kaitaka wainga, special education advisors, and also our extended teams. RTLB, another pakiaka, another route is reaching out to blends in the Napier area and visiting a Vision Resource Centre, understanding the role of a resource teacher for vision and getting to meet them, and perhaps meeting someone in the couple Māori space. Mokopuna, whānau, aika, and families, working alongside them. Child Development Services, part of Te Whatuora or Health, Ministry of Health. My links with Ngā Taia Māui, I'll tell you more about that initiative later on. Kura and schools, so networking with Senko, learning support coordinators, kaiako teachers. So that are the roots of my journey. Now, how is that informed? It is informed through the tinana, or the trunk of the rako. These are the principles, policies, key documents within and beyond my EI role, and these are the principles-based practice. So I want to grow my understanding and enactment of these practice and policy frameworks. I would like to align my practicum learning alongside these documents with my team and my wider team to contribute to our growth cycle, so contextualised growth. Aspects of my professional practice that I want to grow and strengthen, I can always go back to these key documents to support decisions or to support my thinking, understandings, and how I collaborate with others. And how will I know I've been successful in this regard in charting my journey is that I can always go back to these policies, frameworks, ways of practicing, and know that I'm doing it legally, and then going back to down here to the pakiaka, because they have experiential knowledge that they can share with me, and I can in turn share knowledge with them. Okay, so that leads us to the pika, or the branches. So the branches are the known and potential pieces of work that I'll be doing in 2023, contextualised practice, and how I will align my practicum learning with my own wider teams. Growth cycle will be through identifying how I can get and give support to each of these layers. So these layers are te reo me ona tikanga, using visual supports, he pikorua in action and te tuakiri model, eco maps, collaboration with child development services, and growing professional networks. I've talked with people to co-design and map out my practicum journey, and these conversations have influenced my planning, the values that I bring to this journey, my practice, and how I can enact these principles will come out in these quality practices. I know we're supposed to choose 3, but it's really hard to choose 3, so I've just got 6 to start off. It doesn't necessarily mean that my final portfolio will have any of these, because the journey always changes. The aspects of my professional practice that I want to grow and strengthen are understandings about the policies and practices, working and networking with people within these quality practices, contributing and drawing in their knowledge, and the difference I hope to make and to whom would be colleagues, fellow studiers, ao Māori, hapu, kohanga reo, individual children, facilities such as schools, early childhood centres, team, EI team, te maho learning support, individual whānau and teaching teams, individual whānau and teaching teams, and the wider network of professionals. Yeah, so that's just a brief overview of how my 2023 practicum might map out, and I'll know I've been successful because I will get feedback and feed forward during the process, koha mai, koha atu, with all these people that are helping to grow my rākau. So, as I said, these might be my possible quality practices for my final portfolio. Now, how do you grow a rākau? How do you grow a tree? You give it sun, me, and you water it, me. So support, radiance, getting into the mahi, being keen, being there, being a kanohi kitea or a seen face, so that from the roots to the growth, right up to the pika pika, that will be part of my journey this year. Thank you for listening. All right, hei ko ngā tātou.